Hi, this is Jennifer, the midday host for B97.5. This is our second episode of Sisters of the Skillet.
Absolutely. I'm Mary Constantine. I'm the food writer for the Knoxville News Sentinel.
We appreciate you joining us for this. This is kind of a new little joint venture we have because we both love cooking and
Yes.
I love eating.
Yes, I actually prefer eating to cooking. But
Me too. Well, she gets all these cookbooks, and we were talking about this, and we thought, well, you know, she's going to give you an opportunity to win these cookbooks, and we're going to help you kind of sift through all the hundreds of thousands of cookbooks out there, and she's going to recommend some of the really, really good ones.
And this is a win-win situation because it helps me clean off my desk. So
helps you win books.
That's
helps
right.
her clean off her desk.
Absolutely.
And teaches me about new recipes.
There we go. So the one I've got today is Heirloom Cooking, and it's with the Brass sisters. And this is Marilyn and Sheila Brass. This is their second cookbook. The first one was Heirloom Baking, and it actually was a James Beard finalist award, and they had never made a cookbook before. But what these women have done, and they're from Massachusetts. Can't say that right. Massachusetts. Anyway, Boston. How's that?
Good enough.
There we go. What they've done is over the years they've collected over 6,000 cookbooks, just from flea markets and places. And what they've tried to do is library catalog really, really old recipes.
Wow.
And in the meantime, while they were doing that, they were also picking up all of these culinary molds, old pots and pans and things. So they also have this huge, large collection of antique cookery that they've documented. That's throughout the book. Absolutely.
Oh, right.
This is a wonderful book. It took a lot for me to bring this one. I love this book, and I mean, and it's got such wonderful, wonderful pictures in it that you can't go through it without your mouth watering.
So you get recipes and a little history too.
Absolutely.
And there's a tagline on here: "Queens of Comfort Food." That already has me. So
yes, you know, I mean, and so we think sometimes comfort food, some of us do, from the South, but what they have written in here is they actually have traveled all over the country. When they decided to do this, they have all of their books, but they also traveled all over the country to try and get a feel for the different types of foods from every region. And so where they have gotten recipes from people that they met on their travels, or where they have gotten recipes from those cookbooks they've collected, they identify that, where it came from, the era, 1940s or 1950. And a lot of times they've taken, let's say, a 1940 dish, and they've changed it, modified it enough just to change with the times, whether it's, you know, a different ingredient or a different kind of flour that you need to use now, or that type of thing.
You know,
So.
something else you were talking about too, this has pictures in it. I like cookbooks with pictures because, I mean, there's nothing that will get me to make a recipe faster than a really yummy looking picture.
Right.
So it's a product presentation or whatever. And you picked out a recipe in here, Aunt Ruth's Dilly Casserole Bread.
Right. And I chose this one because it's easy to make. I shy away from breads. Anything any kind of yeast bread, I automatically think, oh, I can't do that because, you know, I don't want to
mess it up.
Wait for it to rise, and then you have to beat it down and knead it, and, you know, and then let it rise again. And there is a little bit of that. You do have to let it rise, but it only bakes for 40 to 50 minutes. You actually put it in a round pan, so you know, and it just sounds delicious. And I'm sure the photo with the hot melted butter, you know, probably enticed me.
Yeah, and I love dill. So if you like dill, I mean, it's only 2 teaspoons of dill seed, so it's not going to be overpowering with dill, but just enough. Wow, that looks wonderful. So this book is full of great pictures.
Oh, wonderful, beautiful pictures. There's a Danish roast goose.
All right.
I've never cooked a goose. I've tasted them, but I've never cooked a goose. There's that's Aunt Ruth's Dilly Casserole Bread again.
Here's that's the one we're landing on. Ooh, vegetable soup.
Right. It's just full of all kinds of great stuff.
You want to win this one? If you do, click on the link under the video here. You can sign up to win it, and we will be choosing a winner for this. That could be you.
Good luck.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to have to go buy that one. The Brass Sisters. That looks wonderful. Well, thank you for bringing us this new cookbook. I'm very excited about that and excited to see who wins it. And stay tuned for our next webisode and our next cookbook and your next chance to win.